It's officially been 1 year since I moved to Bali. On May 4th, 2025, I decided to make a decision privately that I didn't tell my peers, my friends, my family, because I knew I had to let go of all of them and find my own path and go on my own journey. And my life has changed so much in this last year. I can't even describe it. I actually feel at home for the first time in my life, I think. I was a part of this men's group and they were having this event out in Bali, and it was starting May 6th and it was going for a week. And I stayed during the whole thing, and it was the best week of my life. We stayed in the coolest villa, we had the best time, and I actually felt a brotherhood. I actually felt like these are friendships that I can grow with. Like, they're not holding me down. And I can tell good news to these people and they won't be envious or jealous of me behind my back. These are good friends. These are people who have similar visions, who have similar end goals, who are striving towards the same things, who aren't broken down and boxed in by limiting beliefs. Everywhere you go in Bali, you can have a conversation with people and understand that they understand that limiting beliefs are bullshit. They still run by the old system, yet the world's changed so much that you can't survive and thrive on that old system. And that's something I had to come to grips with, because I didn't want to move my country because I love to travel or I'm a backpacker. Fuck backpacking. I don't fucking, that's not for me. I have a good friend that does that. I know some people that do that. That's not for me. I like to settle, to have structure, to have routine, and I decided Bali was the best place to go. Not only for the people, for the network, but for the lifestyle, for everything that comes along with it. And you can't run on the old system in the new day. And it's unfortunate because for me, I'm fine if I have a beautiful family. If I could take care and provide for a beautiful family and a beautiful wife and kids, and have 4 kids and raise them to be good, strong members of society, and I had a normal job, then I'd do it. But the reality is, you can't do it in 2026. I don't know how, far into the future it will be like that, or if something will change. But right now, you can't do that. Right now, you need, in these Western, civilizations, you need a mother and a father both working, barely seeing the kids. The woman runs the household. The man barely sees the kid. He's not able to raise them with his values, and the kid's raised by the government's values. That's how the system goes. You take them to daycare. The mom can't take care of them because she has to work. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that way of living. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go my own path and be able to, grow something in an environment that is fruitful, that is young. They build things, they create things, and they make money in different ways that you would have never thought of if you didn't leave that small box of a town that you grew up in. And once I did that, my growth as a person has been exponential, because I think your ability to build something, or your ability to be successful, will never outgrow your capability as an individual in your own self-improvement. When I was 16, self-improvement changed my life. And everything that has happened up until now has prepared me to make the move to Bali to live with these people. And now we're a year in, and I feel like I've lived a decade here. I feel like I've gone through so much more experience, life experience, not fake shit, not superficial shit, real connections, real networking, real social, development, real spiritual development that I wouldn't have learned if I didn't meet certain people to help me along the way, real business development if I didn't meet the right mentors and coaches to help me upskill and improve myself, because everyone needs a coach. Even though I'm a coach needs a coach to get to their, position to help someone else. You don't get far in life without taking their mistakes and their wisdom so that you don't have to take that long and you can get there faster. That's the whole point of coaching. That's the whole point of taking in someone's information and learning. This past year has been amazing for me, and it's not been all sunshine and rainbows, but this is what comes with life. And I know that in my young years, this is what I gotta go through to become the man that my future family can rely on. And I just wanted to make this video for them and also for me, because I have really good memory, but I don't know. I'd still like to look in the catalog, in the old files, and see a video of me and see where this journey takes me. It might be Bali, it might be Vietnam 6 months from now, it might be Thailand 12 months from now, it might be anywhere. But I know that for one thing, we're gonna figure it out. Right now, my parents just came to Bali for a week, and something my dad told me on the second night was that he was really proud of me. He was proud of knowing that I chose to leave a certain environment and not engage in degenerate behaviors like smoking, drinking, vaping, betting on sports, gambling, and all these sorts of behaviors that come with my culture as a young Australian man. This is what's glorified. Festivals, drugs, sex, and rock and roll, or whatever the fuck. And that's not me. That's the furthest thing from me. I've never been compelled to do that sort of stuff. And I'm blessed to be in an environment where it's actually normal to not do any of that. You're actually kind of seen as like the outlier. If you drink a beer in a cafe in the afternoon where I live, you're seen as a weirdo. By damn right you are a freaking weirdo. What are you doing drinking alcohol during the day? Like, come on, bro. We got shit to do, okay? You got stuff to do. Stop sedating yourself. Stop trying to escape reality when it's sunny, when life is good, but you just don't see it because you're depressed and meddling over life as it is through these stories that have, been put on you, and these paths that have been paved for you without you even fucking taking a second to question them. I think they finally see how much I've grown. The way they talk to me is different now. After a year of being in Bali, it's different. I can finally see that they treat me like I'm more grown up. Maybe I'm not a man yet, but parents who are proud of you is a bonus. Definitely. This is 1 year in Bali officially, and who knows what the future holds. I know we're going to stay strong, and we're going to leave no more lost potential. See you, bro.